Is your detailing business failing within the first couple of years? I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on how to scale up your detailing business. Let's get to it. What's going on, guys? It's Mark from 3 Finished Mobile Detailing, back with another video. And today I want to talk about 3 reasons why your detailing business is failing in 2026. Let's get to the video. All right, so the first thing I'd like to talk about today is going to be marketing. So there are great detailers out there, but they don't have no social media presence or no presence online. So I met a couple of detailers out there that have great polishing skills, great ceramic skills, but they're so busy and caught up on their workflow, they don't have time to be posting on social media or having some review platforms. And it just seems like more of a headache to them. They get a lot of referrals through just word of mouth or also just passing out flyers. That can only go so far in business. So this is the reason why I would say focus on marketing. Reason being because for Yelp, you have a star platform, or Google as well, ratings. If you have a lot of ratings, say for instance, 150 reviews, a lot of people are going to start trusting you more often than the guy down the street that just has a great referral. So I would highly recommend you guys hopping onto any of these platforms. And social media is a great thing as well. You can always show before and afters when you're working on the job, and you can earn a lot of business like that as well. So those are the things I would highly recommend you doing, is any of those platforms, and then generate some more business and more income and show you guys' work out there. For instance, us, we like to focus on YouTube, Google, and Yelp. We also show people like just cars they work on every day, or we have a couple of exotics. So if someone sees an exotic on our platform, like, hey, this guy detailed the SVJ, I could trust him with my SVJ or our Maybach. So a lot of people would have a lot of trust because they're having those reviews like, this guy is great in my area with these services and etc. So that's the one reason I would recommend marketing, is to help you guys grow in any platforms out there. Let's get to the second topic. So going back to the topic of marketing, when you're having an online presence, what is the cool thing out there that a rapper or singer by the name of J.O.P., Force Reggaeta, they're a Mexican group, a Mexican band. I don't speak Spanish, but I also been learning about the music lately. But that's the cool thing. They reach out to us because they've seen us detail that, Huracan STO, and you're like, hey, I seen you did this car. Would it be cool to come all the way to Fresno to come detail our cars? We have what was it, like a Rolls Royce Cullinan and a Wraith and another vehicle, and that was a cool thing. I couldn't have gone just because it was on 4th of July and I want to spend time with the family. I know I dropped the ball. So if you guys are watching this, hit me up again. Other than that, that's a great thing to have on social media, is your presence online. So highly recommend it. Now let's get to the second topic. So the second thing I want to talk about today is underpricing and also systems. So when I first started off at detailing, I was washing cars for $50, right? And when I got there, the car was pretty bad. I quoted them $50 over the phone, just happy to get a call and happy to get work. So when I got there, it was, say, a Tesla Model S, right? And it wasn't too bad on the outside. There's a lot of bird droppings. It hasn't been washed in a while, brake dust. The inside was full of pet hair. And I was just happy that they called me, but they're like, hey, you quoted me $50. And I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a little bit more work. But what I did is ate it. So I was like, you know what, you're right. I did quote $50. So that job took me about like 2 to 3 hours ideally. So way under, well, I wanna say 3.5 hours. Let's say 3.5 hours. So it took me a long time to do, and it was way under minimum wage, especially with all the expenses and all the product I'm using. It just took me a long time to do that job. So I wish I had a system in place, and the thing that we use today is called Jobber. Jobber is going to help you guys have that pricing structure that you need. So say for now, if I got that car and it was $50, right? I'm going to come through, give them a quote $50 starting at, and then when you get there, you're like, hey man, this car needs to be clay barred. Would you want to do that? Then they're like, you know what? Yeah, clay bar. Let me just charge you an additional $50. We could do a clay wash and seal. And then so that $50 wash ends up being, to say, I don't know, just say $100 right there, right? And then for instance, you like the pet hairs on or all over the vehicle. This is going to be additional $50 as well. Is that okay with you? And they're like, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So then that job ended up being $150, just because you have your pricing structure in order. A little side note, when I was starting off, right, if you had to do something like that, it had a bus side calculator. You know what? I could do 50 and then 20 here. So it looks unprofessional. But when you have that system in place where you just have that button and then it just shows you that invoice, or you're just pricing your clients accordingly, it's going to take you to another level. For instance, you're gonna have better presentation for one, and then just be more organized, and you don't have to be scrambling, oh man, did I say $50 or did I say $20? You could have that pricing structure accordingly, and you could do tap to pay. It's an all-in-one system. So I could book the client, I could charge them, and I could always upsell the clients. It's a win-win. So if you guys are interested, make sure to check out in the description down below, receive a 14-day free trial and also a discount using our code. And then, like I said, man, you guys have nothing to lose. And I would think this is the best tool that you would have as a business owner, is to also having price structure, having your appointments locked in, and you could take payments. It's a win-win right there. So I want to talk about number 3. Now let's get to it. All right, so I say the best for last, and this number 3 is presentation over work. A lot of detailers are gonna start coming out of the woodwork. It's springtime, summer's around the corner. So with that being said, a lot of people like to save up their money and get an event just like this and go straight to H2O and spend $15,000 to $20,000 on a new setup, and like to take a lot of correction classes, and they have polishers for their polishers, their drying towels for the drying towels, their waxes for the waxes. And I'm not throwing shade to them. I'm just trying to educate you guys on how to run a mobile detailing business. But the first thing you should focus on is the marketing side. The second thing, you have to have a system. Those are the 2 things I would highly recommend you understanding first before getting a van like this, before trying to make that van look sexy, getting the EcoFlow, getting some coreless polishers. I would highly recommend just studying your business first and getting everything situated, and then you could get this later down the line. But a lot of guys like to just skip the process. They want to make $100, $200 right out the bat, and it's like majority of the time, it's how you get it is how you lose it. So if you're trying to make that fast money and trying to charge accordingly, you're not going to build up a reputation. You're not just going to have a solid foundation. And a lot of people are just going to look at you like, yeah, this guy looks legit, but he doesn't know how to do the work. So I would highly recommend you guys following those 2 tips previously as listed, and then also just putting in the work. If you guys ever have any issues or anything like that, you can always hit us up on Instagram at M3Finish, or send us a comment, and I could kind of help you guys and guide you guys through the way. But like I said, you want to always focus on working hard and also working smarter as well, and not about these vans, because like I said, these vans are always irreplaceable. I had a van before, it was a Transit. I put all my love into carried it, and then after it got in a wreck, and I was like, man, all that care, all that love just down the drain. So remember, the work is you. You make the business, not the van, not anything like that. So if you guys work hard, and like how Jeremy says, work hard and stay passionate, you would go a further way. And there are going to be times out there that you're going to want to quit, and there are times going to be just slow out there. And it's these seasons that you guys go through. And like I said, I've been detailing for 10 years now, and I've seen a lot of detailers come and go, but a few stayed because they worked hard and they're very passionate about their craft, or they never quit. And you always want to keep adapting to your surroundings, and always want to keep evolving. For instance, like for me, I just didn't strictly stay onto washing cars. I started getting into ceramic coatings, I started getting into paint corrections, I started getting into window tint, I started getting into PPF. So like if I just had this building right now just for strictly washing cars or just detailing, I probably wouldn't be able to pay the bills, because there's only like one of me and there's multiple cars. So now I build a team where they could help me out, and we could get this flowing, and we have departments that could just help out in general. For instance, like tint department, or just washing department, or the detailing department. So if you guys are interested in taking any training course or something like that, it's something I want to like get into and a feel of in the future. I want to help guys out there that understand the business and actually put in the work, and not sell any gimmick courses, get rich courses. I'll show you guys how to run the business side and also put in the work. So if you guys are interested, hit me up on a DM. Maybe I'll get it going on my store right here, and we're going to have some products soon. And it's a cool brand. So I'm actually pretty excited on who we're going to be working with in the future. If you guys guess, man, if you guys guess the right, I guess, brand out there, I probably might send you guys a free sample or something. So let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think. And other than that, guys, wrapping up the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.